Dakota, what's your next thing?
I had on their Cubbies and their 10-game skid versus the Braves, who had won how many in a row when you guys beat them? 14? 15 in a row. Something had to give there. Either.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm. Law of averages. Ever heard of them?
Yeah.
The fans at Wrigley are unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're on a 10-game skid. We're struggling. Friday at Wrigley, it's 40,000 people, and the fans are electric. Nothing game. We do some good baseball. VR gets on. He steals third. We get steals third. We get a sac fly from Morel. Fans go nuts. And we win that baseball game. It's a party. Just what a time at Wrigley Field for the people to be there supporting. Then we win the next day, and it was great.
That was electric when VR slid into home and Willie's back there like telling him which way to slide, and it was electric.
Yeah, fired up. People at Wrigley having a great time. We had 40,000 on Saturday. We had 40,000 on Sunday. It was really cool. Kids are out of school now. Weather's nice. People are into it.
The coolest part is like when you guys have day games and we have a night game, that's like when we do pitcher stretch. So like on the big screen in right center, they'll like put on your guys' game. So we're like just stretching, like not focused on stretching at all, just watching the game. Because Morel was up when we were stretching, and we're like, come on.
That guy is incredible.
Yeah, great at bat.
He's an electric factory. I had no doubt that he was going to drive that. Like there was never a doubt where I was like, is he going to get the job done? I was like, I mean, he's either going to get a hit or do what he did with a sac fly.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 from the Braves. It was a nice series for the Cubbies. A little tough one last night, but we got 3 more here in Pittsburgh to try to take a series. So I'm Cubby.
Are the Guardians sneaky good?
I haven't seen a lot of Guardians baseball this year, but talked to Valleca a little bit early in the year, and he was like, we got some hitters. Like he's like, we got some guys, because he's a hitting coach there now. He was our assistant last year for the fans, for the viewers. And he was like, no, we got some talent. We're young, but like we got a chance. And they've been really, really good.
And my main point about the Guardians was you get to that 9th inning and it's over. Is there less comfortable at bat than Clase?
When I faced him last year, once, I will start by saying I did hit a double off of him, but it's not the point.
Oops. Okay? Whoops. Sorry about it.
So I'm up there, and again, first I'm the second hitter, and the first one, I'm on deck, and I'm just like, I mean, this is different. 101, and it says cutter on the board. You're like, I mean, what am I supposed to do? First pitch starts up and in, and I get out of the way, and it's almost a strike, and I'm like, bro, just get this at bat over with, put it in play, maybe beat out a single or something. And I foul the next, or I swing and miss on the next one. It's down and away, and ends up in the dirt, and I'm like, bro, what am I doing up at bat right now? Next one I foul back. It's 102, and I'm like, he can come with anything right now, and I'm swinging at it. I'm sorry. And the next one, he hangs I'm just selling out. He hangs a slider. I'm on my front foot like this, and it ends up hitting off a wall. And I'm getting to second. One of my good friends, Ernie Clement, is at second base. And I'm looking at him the whole way running from first and second. We just look at each other. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Why would he throw me that?
Ernie's up all year for them too, huh?
Yeah, he's just the perfect kind of come in the 8th or 9th, pinch run, play great defense. And then if you need him to play, he'll give you a good AB.
Real quick on Clase, I do remember facing him last. I didn't face him, but we played the Indians a couple times, and Martini was up for time, and all of his at bats were pinch hit at bats against disgusting relievers, and so he gets his pinch hit at bat against Clase, has a really good AB, and ends up grounding out, maybe an 8-9 pitch at bat, ends up grounding out and hitting the ball really hard. There we go. That's a good one. Get this guy. Let's see if I can get him. See if I can get him 3 more times before the end of the series. This is great.
And when we faced them, it was when Karinchak and him were 8-9 guys. So we played a doubleheader, and the second game starts at 10:30 at night. And it's just still when it was 7-inning doubleheader. But again, starts at 10:30. We end up not blowing them out, but I think we were up 8-2 or something. And I'm to myself, oh man, it's pretty nice. You're not going to face Karinchak or Clase today. Dope. and we see them. As soon as this sixth inning comes up, you see Karen check in. You're like, okay, like whatever. And then you're like, all right, at least Clase is not coming in. You see him warming up, or you're just like, what? It's a 6th and 7th inning, and it's a blowout.
Gotta get
my only question about Clase, by no means am I saying it's easy to hit, but Zack, for you, is it a little bit more comfortable knowing that because he doesn't throw a 2-seam, right? Like everything's going away from you. Doesn't that make it gives you a little bit of help?
Yeah, for sure. But then
just
at
cut
the
or
same
slider,
time,
right?
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's like if you're selling out for a cutter and like he throws the straight ball, you're like, you can't cover both. It's like I don't know.
Sometimes it takes off, and sometimes it like.
Right. Yeah. Like when it goes glove side, it's going to pull. But like if he starts middle in or, when you're like, oh, it's going to go away and it doesn't, it's like 100, just a straight ball. You're like, yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
That's what I mean. I'm not saying it's easy by any means. I just feel like as a runner, like it's not going to tail into you. So like if you see it starting middle, it's like, okay, it's either middle or it's away. Like it's not coming in.
No,
the Indians have
I could be wrong, but I think he might have start throwing a changeup now.
Jeez, that's not fair.
The Indians have done a fantastic job
of
developing pitching.
Guardians,
my bad, have done a fantastic job of developing pitching over the years. What else do you have, Dakota?
You know who's done a fantastic job? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mike Trout against the Mariners. I don't know if you guys have paid attention.
That. What was this? I saw he has how many homers against them? Some crazy number.
He has 5 this year against them. They're in like a 4-game series.
He sees the ball well there, huh?
He sees the ball well everywhere, but especially there.
That's true.
The next thing I had was this shout out to Tom. Yankees get to 50 wins already. And I was just looking at this. They are one of 2 teams to have over 100 positive run differential. The only other team is the Dodgers at 114. The Yankees have a run differential of 145. That is insane.
Shout out Tony Riz, 19th homer last night. He's got 49 RBIs.
He's already got 19. He loves it. He loves the short porch.
Tom loves him.
Yeah, he's on pace to hit 45, which is pretty good, I would say.
I mean, you got him with Judge and Stanton, and that's just unfair. It's not fair.
It's a very interesting mix because I think kind of the knock on the Yanks in years past was they had the lineup, but they kind of sacrificed that for a little bit of defense. And, the 2 catchers they have now are defense first. They're been really, really good back there defensively. Trevino's hit really well. I think when we played the other guy, it was getting hot. And then Kalefa at short has been, he's obviously a Gold Glover and been unbelievable. Like they're a really complete team. Pitching's been outstanding for them. How's the vibe in New York right now? People excited about the Yanks?
It's one of those things like Sunday we had a floor hockey tournament. So a lot of us were together as that game was going on, and they go up big early and then they blow it. And that's a game that can, Sunday you lose that, you win the series, but it's kind of a hangover. You're like, oh man, that sucks. Like we should have won that game. And it really wasn't that atmosphere with the Yankees at all. Cause it's like, hey, they're just going to go out and win tomorrow. Like you can't win. You're not going to go 145 and 16 or whatever they were. And it feels like any game like last night, they were up 2-0. Clay Holmes had thrown 31 consecutive scoreless innings, which broke Mariano Rivera's record for the Yankees, which is, pretty good. And he gave up some runs last night, tied it at 2. And you're like, they'll figure it out. Trevino sacrifice fly. Aaron Hicks, he's now heating up. It's kind of incredible. Everyone seems to be hitting all of a sudden all at once now. And if you get guys like Hicks going, I don't know how you face that lineup. It's a really difficult lineup.
Does Severino starts for them, right?
Yeah. I mean, their starters right now, someone put up the other day that their starters have a better line cumulatively than Robbie Ray had last season as the Cy Young winner. Like Robbie Ray had a 2.85 and they were at like 2.82 as a staff. I mean, Nestor Cortez Jr. is like probably going to start the All-Star game right now. He's got like a 1.9. It's insane.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Severino is one of their stars with Tyon, Montgomery, Cortez, and Cole. Severino has a 106 whip, and that's the worst whip on the starting staff. He allows 1 base runner an inning, and that's the worst on the staff. And that's an incredible whip for a starting pitcher.
Yeah,
You know it's going to be wild too when Ian and Contreras are like a package deal, probably in a few weeks.
To be, yeah, the people were pissed about that when we said that last week.
the their team is very, very complete, and it's like there's that momentum of like when you're rolling as a team and you have that confidence of even if you get down that you're going to come back. Like there's those guys don't ever feel like they're going to lose a baseball game when they walk to the park, and that is a heck of a feeling.
Well, and then just for fun, they said, let's just go ahead and sign Matt Carpenter. That guy's got some experience winning ball games. Like, sure, let's just throw him into the mix. And he's got a slugging of 8. He's only played 12 games, but he's got a slugging of 871, a little 1,200 OPS. That's pretty good.
Just hits homers every time he plays.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And Glaber, all of a sudden, I mean, he's been kind of struggling the last couple of years. He's kind of refound his form, playing second base now. He's got a bunch of homers. I mean, everyone who's in the lineup every day. I mean, they have issues like Carpenter, as you said. He's got a 1 OPS. He can't get in the lineup. He can only pinch hit and get in like once a week.
It's incredible.
What else is on your list, Dakota?
The only other thing I had was the Machado injury.
Let's talk about that. But before we talk about it, let's talk about Manscaped. Let's talk about the Platinum Package 4.0. It's the leader in below-the-waist grooming. And you know that if you go to manscaped.com and use code COMPOUND, 20% off plus free shipping. Code COMPOUND. This isn't a backslash. This is manscaped.com. Go in there, the promo code COMPOUND. 20% off plus free shipping. I know you like the Lawnmower 4.0 with the light.
That's right. It's awesome.
And plus, you get all kinds of stuff. Body wash, you get shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, anti-chafing boxers.
Zack loves the boxers.
Yeah, they're great. I have 2 pair of them now.
You don't chafe in them, do you?
No, God, no.
20% off and free shipping. Code COMPOUND. Manscaped.com. Anything else you guys want to say about Manscaped?
I love it.
Best out there?
Best in the business.
All right. What's your – oh, Machado. Ooh. Wow.
I saw, though, it looked like when you see the play, it looked like it was like, uh-oh, that looks bad.
That's what we were talking about in the locker room. It's like, how is that only a sprain?
Yeah, you got lucky.
Negative X-ray was huge. That looked really gross. I was just saying this when we played him because they were just at Wrigley. He does such a good job of managing his effort level throughout the season because he's out there every day. Mm-hmm. He plays 160 games.
Does he really?
Oh yeah, he was out there every single day, and he doesn't come out. Like they were blowing us out, and he was in the game. I don't know that he came out of any of the games, and they swept us, and they were up big a couple times, and he's still in there, still going. But he does such a good job of managing his effort level down to. And fans, some people say like, "Oh, he didn't run hard down the line," but the guy's going to be in there for 160 games, and it's such a benefit to your team to have him there every day, as opposed to him beating out one single or like making it a single. You're out by half step in the big leagues every time, no matter how hard you run. So like,
I mean, you saw that with the O'Neill Cruz play.
Yeah, you're out. Like they're going to find a way. Everybody has great internal clocks. Like you're out. There are situations where you like man on third, you're trying to beat out a double play. Like there's times when you really bust it, but like he does such a good job of like that effort level. Yeah, last 5 years, 153 games, played all 60 in 2020, 156 the year before, and then 162 last year.
That's really impressive. And honestly, people don't understand, like, managers in front office, it's like they don't tell you to dog it, but they're like, hey, if you hit a ball 110 at the shortstop, hey, we would, and there's nobody on in the third inning, hey, we might chalk this one up as a loss.
Yeah.
Okay, like, don't try to blow out trying to get a single when you're out by 30 feet.
And that's what, like, some fans will see it and get pissed, but it's like over the longevity of a season, like sometimes you just take your medicine. It's like, okay, You're out. Like, why blow a hammy trying to beat out a ball you're going to be out on? Like you said, like if it's a diving play in the sixth hole and you can beat that out for a single, okay. But like if it's a routine grounder to second base, it's okay to jog. Like there's no point in trying to hurt yourself.
I'm pretty sure this is a situation where there was a run on the line and he was trying to beat out the play for the RBI, for the run, for the team. And really unfortunate what happened. But you pick your spots to do that. And like the guys that play every single day, they do a really good job of running 80% down the line. You're out by a step or a step and a half or whatever it is. And then if the guy bobbles the ball, if it's a pick that's missed, you're still stepping on the base and giving good effort. But it does wear on you doing that over the course of a season. And it's those little things where like if your guy gets hurt, and everybody has great internal clocks in the big leagues, and you're out by half step every single time.
Last thing I had before Sloan screen time was the Warriors winning the title and just being incredible.
I don't know who you guys were rooting for, but to see Steph get the Finals MVP, win without KD, kind of like he's already the best shooter of all time in the legacy and whatever, but like that's like some serious legacy points, really.
And like they sucked. Well, they didn't make the playoffs last year, or the bubble, or the play-in.
Mm-hmm.
The year before they were brutal, and they kept saying like, "Hey, just wait till next year." And everyone's like, "Bro, like you guys aren't doing it again. The window's closed, like whatever." And I think that's why they were so emotional about it, was because like how hard they worked for the last 2 or 3 years when they were at the peak. And then they sucked, and now they're like, hey, we're still really good.
And everyone was telling them, like, you guys are done. Like, that's it for the Warriors. Like, the dynasty's over. And they're like, is it really?
Steve Kerr, 9th ring.
Yeah, good. There was injuries, right? Like, Steph was hurt 1 year, and then Clay blew out, so he was hurt for –
Clay's been hurt for 2 years.
Yeah. So to have them all back together, I also think I don't watch a lot of basketball, but, like, watching Draymond Green, like – push the ball up the court and facilitate from that spot is like it's a fascinating like
that's just what the Spartans do. It's what the Spartans do. We do what it takes to win.
Here's my
Dakota, you're a huge Draymond guy, aren't you?
I'm a Spartan fan. I'm a fan of any Spartan.
Let me say one more basketball thing. Big basketball guy. The fact that they throughout the course of a series and like he's aggressive. He's in there chirping. They're chirping. They're angry at each other. They're pushing each other. They're mad. All series.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the series is over, a lot of love.
Yeah. And that's basketball.
That's got to be I'm not a basketball guy. Never really played the game. That's got to be a basketball thing. Crazy.
I saw a tweet like that where someone was like, these guys talk all this shit throughout a series, and then at the end they still dap up. Like, what is that? It's like, yeah, that's mutual respect. Like, you talk shit in the heat of the moment, but like at the end of the day, like Draymond Green respects Jason Tatum, he respects Jaylen Brown, like Marcus Smart, like he knows how good they are.
Boxers and fighters hug after every fight.
Exactly. Like you just went in there and tried to kill each other, and at the end you're dapping up and hugging. It's like that's pretty crazy.
It's a great point. Let's get into our Sloan screen time. Zach's got to swing the bat. We're going to do yesterday's.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, Mondays.
I got 4 hours and 15 minutes. 4 hours and 54 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah. 4:17 for me. It's a 4:17 Sloan screen time. Sloan, if you need flushers, if you need faucets, big into Sloan. Happy 50th birthday to Jim Allen from Sloan. Just had his 50th. What do you got?
That baby Jim.
Zach,
James.
Zach, what was yours?
4:54.
4:31. Let's go. An hour of it was TikTok.
Oh, love that.
Tom.
5:42.
Oh, let's go.
Tom, you got some reasonable screen time. I think he's on the computer a lot. Let's check his computer screen time.
Yeah. No, that's like Dakota. That's like Dakota's PlayStation.
No, I don't think so. No. That's
all
different.
Right. I need to go. I am sorry. Thank you.
Hey, you have a great day, all right?
Hey.
All right. Go
get him, ZS59.
Yeah.
That was Sloan screen time. Anything else you want to cover real quick before we let the people go?
That was all I had for notes. I'll take more notes again this week and be ready for next week.
I'll be in Boston tomorrow, so I want to see ZS59 lineup. Can we get that happening? That's what I want. I got some people going with me. We're gonna hold up Zack signs, like we're ready. We just need him to be in the lineup now.
Go.
Tom, I want you out front of Fenway with like a piece of cardboard that says "Get ZS59 in lineup." I want you rallying a parade out front to get Zack in there.
All right, we're gonna do it.
That's episode 115, and that's presented by Parse Rum. Remember your Parse. Have a little rum drink. It's that time of year. It's the summer. Have a little pina colada. Have yourself a little parse. All right? We'll see you next week.
Tastes good in the sun.
See you next week. We should have a guest sometime, okay? But we'll see you next week.
Yeah, eventually.
Next week.